Yo, I just get up on here just to reiterate what I was saying on my post on Facebook. You know, I was watching a reel, and I guess I forgot her name, but she's a judge, and she was talking about how her and her husband got together and all that stuff like that because he had what she needed, and it wasn't finances. He basically had the potential to work, and he didn't have no money. He had, kids and everything that basically left him broke. She's seen that. And it wasn't the fact that she was attracted because he was broke and he did all with the kids, probably. It was the fact that that man showed that woman love. Love, Love. And you know what First John says about First John 4 says about love. God is love, you know? So the first thing that you need up in a relationship is love. And that's exactly what she was um, looking for. Love. Somebody to love that woman for who she was, not what she had. You know what I'm saying? She made more money than he was making, but you know what I'm saying, loved on him. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't concerned about how much he was making. Like she was saying up in there, like she didn't care about if he was making $100,000 or not. And that's what most people should understand. If they really want love, if they really want companionship, you know what I'm saying? If they really want, you know what I'm saying, to be married and have a relationship, a good relationship, money shouldn't be a problem. You know, it's good, yeah, and it helps out a lot. But if you have love, that money will come. You know what I'm saying? They say a proverb say in the Bible. I forgot exactly what verse, but it's in Proverbs. It said, "A man who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord." Now, if you find your woman and the woman sees you as her man, you're never gonna be broke because you got that favor from God. God will never leave you broke. Like you will never be denied anything in life if you're faithful to your wife. If you're faithful to God and your wife, you know, because you obtain favor from the Lord because you found your wife, your helpmeet. Your helpmeet has an understanding of what you need and what you lack on. That's what a helpmeet is, to help you understand what you're missing. You know what I'm saying? She is not there to do everything for you, but she is there to be your second pair of eyes to see the things that you don't see. And that's real. Um, I haven't heard really anybody um, talking about this to a full extension. I hear bits and pieces, but never a full teaching, never a learning moment. I personally am a person who love to hear a thorough teaching, something that will make me want to break out a pen and pad and take notes. I, you know, um, I wouldn't. I don't like hearing all the hooting, hollering, and everything, but you don't give out any information. I don't like hearing that. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen people give all that hoot and jumping up and down, hooting nanny and all this stuff like that, yelling at you and stuff like that. You know, I'm a grown man. I am a grown man in the Lord. I want to hear something that will make me grow further. I don't want to hear nothing that, you know what I'm saying, like I am a child. But, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it is necessary for certain people to have that. But when this goes down, for me, I want a lot of teaching, a lot of learning, a lot of growing. You know, that's just me. You know, I'm not into the whole religious belief in just church, having church. And if you know what I mean when I say having church, a church, when you have in religious belief and having religious belief of what you see every day at church or whatever, every Sunday at church and what their traditions are, that's a belief system. That's a religion. That's a religion. All that, you know what I'm saying, yelling and screaming and hoo-ha and having those preachers' voices and all that. A lot of it's not, you know what I'm saying, that preacher snort or whatever. That's a lot of it's not, you know, that's just a person's, you know what I'm saying, identity, you know, and how they do things and how they see God and how they feel God in the way it's coming out. And I understand that. But a lot of times all that yelling and hooting and nanny and hollering, it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? If it's a time to have a teaching moment, it needs to be a teaching moment. Seriously. You know, I love teaching moments. I love hearing things that I haven't heard before. I love incorporating the things that, you know what I'm saying, are said into my own vocal craft or whatever. You know, when I speak, I use those things. But, you know, seriously, right now, you know, the prosperity gospel is not me. You know, I'm going to say some things that a lot of people don't like, ain't going to like, because money is the root of all evil. You know, and the reason why I'm saying that, when you talking about money all the time, and if you're a baby saint and you talk about money, you can easily attract the spirit of mammon to you. And as you see, when folks that's on a TV right now talking about money and showing their money, this is how much money I got, and all that stuff like that, that they have attracted the spirit of mammon. And a lot of times when you talk without a proper teaching or understanding of making money, and, you know, have a financial person who is anointed to talk about them things, you know what I'm saying, be around you, and you're learning things from them, you know, if you don't have them around you, you're going to be subjected to the spirit of mammon. Seriously. I mean, you know, and if you have it's certain people out here that have the spirit of mammon and will talk to you and tell you that, you know, this is how much you need to make, you know, and this is what you a woman or a man needs to make before you be with them. And I ain't gonna trip. You know, it's certain people that needs that. You know what I'm saying? Need to know that, because certain people can get lazy and don't want to work. They need to make this amount of money before they be with a person. Even with that, you know, you got to think those people have to have the potential to be prosperous. You know, you have to see the potential, just like this woman seen the potential. The man had something that she didn't have and that she needed: love. She had the finances. You know, it didn't matter how much he made, as long as he brought the love to the table. You know, she took care of the business that he couldn't take care of, As long as he was working or trying to work and showed that potential, he was all good. She was all good. They were all good.